In this last week or so, the movie world, entertainment, the globe, everything in general, we just lost someone who was just so inspiring, someone who made everybody laugh, someone who we all loved, someone who we all grew up with, someone we all cherished. So right now, thank you, Robin, for everything. Hey guys, what's going on? Today, I know it's a Friday, but we're not going to be doing a Failure Friday or anything like that because I just don't think it's appropriate right now. Earlier this week, we did in fact lose Robin Williams at the age of 63, and I just felt that with everything going on, with the circumstances at hand, I felt that if I was going to review a movie, I felt that it should capture the essence and everything that Robin Williams gave us through so many years of his work in film. So I decided that the movie that I'm personally going to remember him most for, that's the one I'm going to review. So here it is. I reviewed the movie Aladdin. Aladdin came out in the golden age of just Disney movies, where every single release, every year, they just came out with something fantastic, something awesome. Just musical and emotional, and just films that both kids and adults and everyone could enjoy. You know, you had Beauty and the Beast, Pocahontas, The Lion King, and of course you had this movie, Aladdin. Aladdin centers around, Aladdin. The kid, he's a street rat, he's a peasant, he's no good, he's looked down upon society, but he wants to be so much bigger, he wants to be so much better than what he is, he wants to be more than what he is. And, he meets Princess Jasmine, and, they have this connection. You see that the connection between them is just so appropriate because they're both trying to escape from the world they're in, but they're on two different completely polar opposite ends of the world. One's a princess, one's growing up in a palace with, everything she could ever want, but she wants to escape that because she feels trapped by the world she's in. She hates the fact that everything in her life is dictated for her, and she wants to escape that. She wants to find someone who can take her away from that. And then you got Aladdin. This cheerful, this lovable, this kind-hearted person who's put at the bottom of the food chain. He's put at the bottom of the food chain, and he wants to escape that. He wants to be more. He wants to, he wants to be known. He wants to be accepted. He wants to be acknowledged. He just wants a better life for himself. And when they meet, you just feel this chemistry. There's so much chemistry between Aladdin and Jasmine, and this is from two animated characters. They're so similar, yet they're so opposite in the way they live life. They're so opposite in the way their lives are. Their lives are completely different, but you buy everything. You love every moment they're together, and you want them to be together, and you just love that connection and that emotion and that chemistry that they have with each other. It's just fantastic to watch. And then you got Jafar, the villain in an animated Disney movie that didn't really need a song. He gives a couple lines here or there, but he doesn't need a song. He's too fucking badass for a song. I love how they made Jafar look. He's just so intimidating. He's a slimy, skinny, lanky prick who's just going out of his way, doing absolutely everything he can to be the ruler, to be the Sultan, to be this great person. He wants to rule everyone. He's just pure evil. And then of course you got the role that I am going to remember Robin Williams for forever. This guy just brought so much to the table. He brought everything to the table, and he gave this character life. He gave this character personality. He made him one of the best supporting characters in a movie I think I've ever seen. Of course, I'm talking about the Genie. I remember when I was a kid, I loved Aladdin. When I watched it back, I don't know, a couple of years ago or a year or so ago, I watched it, and the Genie genuinely made me roll on the floor laughing. I ruffled over what he was saying. I ruffled over all his characteristics. I ruffled over everything he was doing. He just brought so much life to the movie, so much enjoyment. You're just like, this is one of the best characters ever. It is just awesome to watch, and you can just see Robin Williams' personality come through, just shine through. It's been often said that, he's just the king of, ad-lib. He's the king of on-the-spot comedy. He's, the way he thinks on his feet is just amazing. You just see how much talent this man had. And it's such a shame that he's gone now. But we will always have this movie to remember him by. I don't know if there's been anyone better at just thinking on their feet and making it so flawless, making it fit so well. I don't know if any of you guys have seen this, but the show Whose Line Is It Anyway? If you've seen the special episode where he appears as a special guest, that entire episode is fantastic simply because Robin Williams goes in there and he just fucking owns it. He owns it, just like he owns this movie. He made supporting characters mean something. He made supporting characters be better, be bigger than any other character in the movie. He's the one that was like, no, supporting characters can steal the fucking show, even in an animation. And the songs, the music in this movie is just... I think The Lion King has the best opening song in movie history. But I think Aladdin, as far as all the songs stacked up to one another, you know, the comedy song, the love song, the villain-ish song, the opening song, everything, all of them are fantastic. I will literally go back to Aladdin, I'll just skip through the movie and just watch the songs play out. You know, I'll laugh, I'll feel emotional, I'll feel a connection, I'll enjoy every single second I go back and watch Aladdin and watch the music. The music is perfect. And you know, like in The Lion King, you know, you get to the whole love song. Can we feel the love tonight? You're just like, okay, come on, let's get to Timon and Pumbaa and let's get to Simba kicking Scar's ass. You know, let's just get through this part. You know, it's a nice song. It won an Oscar or whatever, but let's get going. In this film, the love song is one of my favorite songs. When they're flying on the carbons, like a whole new world. I can't sing for shit, but I love the songs and I could sing along to them for fucking days. You know, overall, Aladdin to me is just a perfect animation. It gives you characters you care about. It gives you the awesome comic relief that steals the show. It gives you an amazing villain in Jafar. It just gives every little nook and cranny, there's just something there for you to enjoy, something for you to get emotionally invested in. And that is exactly what Disney movies missed until, you know, Tangled and Frozen came out. They missed that connection with the audience. They missed that ability to, you know, make sure kids and adults enjoy. Honestly, I swear to God, I like this movie more now than when I did 10, 15 years ago. In the end, this movie is just fantastic. It is amazing. The songs are great, the characters are great, the connection's great, the story's fantastic. You know, the story of the peasant rising up and being more than what he ever should have been, rising up and being more than anything he thought he could be, and proving himself and winning Jasmine and everything that goes in between. It is just the perfect animation. That's all I got to say about Aladdin. I do want to touch on the whole Robin Williams thing. He passed away at the age of 63. And I know it's taken me a couple days to get this review out. I sat down and I wanted to take a step back and just appreciate all the work he had done. And appreciate everything. I knew I always wanted to make a video on it. Honestly, I'm honoured to be able to watch him in action. I was honoured to be able to see him when he was still alive. I'm honoured to be able to, you know, watch all these movies and just have so many fond memories of everything he brought to the table. In every film he was in, he was Robin Williams. And the fact that, you know, someone like this, someone who brought so much joy to so many people's lives, so many people from my generation, so many people from past generations, and I guarantee you, so many people in future generations will love this guy. And I think it's a shame that a guy that has brought so much joy to the world succumbed to something that is so evil, something that is so destructive in our world, depression. If you know anyone with depression, if you have depression, seek help. You know, in Australia, I know we've got plenty of services. You know, we got Beyond Blue. We got different places you can go. You can get help. And honestly, guys, if you know someone with depression, I don't know a single person on this planet who doesn't know someone with depression. I know who at least hasn't seen the effects of depression. All of us are surrounded by it, and it's just a shame. And I want to get it to the point where it's gone. It is gone. No one should have to feel like that. No one should have to feel that that's their... No one should have to feel worthless. No one should have to feel like they need a way out. There is a video by Jeremy Johns reviewing Aladdin just like I've done. He posted a couple days ago. He's got a massive fan base. He's probably the biggest movie reviewer on YouTube. I'm going to link his Aladdin video in the description, and he said that any views, any money that he makes off that video is going to send to a depression charity. I hope you go see that video, share it, just get it circulating, get this video circulating, raise awareness for this shit, because we're all affected by it and it just needs to stop. It needs to go away, and I hope we succeed in what we can do. Once again, Robin Williams, thank you for everything you've done. Thank you for all the joy you brought to my life. Thank you for all the joy you brought to my friends' lives, to all of our lives. You brought so much, you gave so much. We love you, and I know for a fact that in my household, you're never going to be forgotten. when I have kids, they're going to know who you are. They're going to see you in action. And I promise you, your legacy will never be forgotten. How much you gave to the entertainment industry, how much you gave to the movie industry, how much joy and happiness that you gave to the world. Anyway guys, if you like what you saw, hit that like below, comment, subscribe, share the video around. Thank you, Robin. I'll see you guys next time.